Azure DNS is a highly available and scalable domain name system (DNS) hosting service provided by Microsoft Azure. It allows you to host your domain names and manage your DNS records within the Azure infrastructure. Essentially, Azure DNS acts as the authoritative DNS server for your domains, translating human-readable domain names, like www.example.com, into the numerical IP addresses that computers use to locate services on the internet. This service is a fundamental component for any application or service deployed in Azure, ensuring that your users can connect to your resources reliably and efficiently. DNS zones. Public DNS zones. Used for hosting public-facing domains and their records, accessible from the internet. Private DNS zones. Used for name resolution within Azure Virtual Networks and connected on-premises networks, not accessible from the internet. Record sets. Collections of records with the same name and type. Azure DNS supports various record types. A. Address. Records. Maps a domain name to an IPv4 address. The underlying mechanism of Azure DNS differs slightly between public and private zones, but both rely on the fundamental principles of DNS resolution. For public DNS zones, 1. Domain registration. You first register your domain name, for example, example.com, with a domain registrar, for example, GoDaddy, Namecheap. 2. 1. Hosting public-facing websites and applications. If you deploy a web application on Azure App Service, Azure Virtual Machines, or Azure Kubernetes Service, you'll need a way for users to access it via a custom domain name, for example, mycompany.com. You would create a public DNS zone in Azure DNS for mycompany.com, and then add A records pointing to the public IP address of your web server, or CNAME records pointing to the app service's default domain. This allows global users to resolve your custom domain to your Azure-hosted application. Overview. Azure DNS is a highly available and scalable domain name system (DNS) hosting service provided by Microsoft Azure. As a platform as a service (PaaS) offering, Azure DNS eliminates the need for you to manage your own DNS servers, reducing operational overhead and complexity. It leverages Azure's global infrastructure, providing inherent high availability, performance, and security. You can manage both public-facing domain names and private domain names within your virtual networks, offering a unified and integrated DNS solution. Its integration with other Azure services allows for seamless management and automation of DNS records, making it an indispensable tool for building robust cloud solutions. Whether you're hosting a website, an API, or an internal application, Azure DNS provides the foundational name resolution services required for connectivity. Thanks for watching this training video. If this helped you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content.